Jay, and welcome to Currencies Direct weekly podcast for Monday, the 7th of June. The resilient, rampant, rallying Rand. This has thus far been the narrative for the Rand this month, with the local unit opening the new week at 13.42 against the US dollar. Despite an inevitable third wave of COVID-19 and the implementation of load shedding by the ailing power utility Eskom, the local unit continued its surge last week. The Rand tested 13.50 against the US dollar on numerous occasions last week, despite Stats SA confirming the country's unemployment rate had risen to 32.6% for the first quarter, the highest reading since 2008. It would be the topic of unemployment that would give the Rand its extra boost, though, but not unemployment in South Africa. US non-farm payrolls data released on Friday fell short of market expectation for the second consecutive month, with the US having only created 559,000 jobs in May, despite jobless claims falling below 400,000 for the first time since the start of the pandemic. The data was enough to see the Rand gain more than 1.5% and push below key support at 13.50 against the US dollar to find itself at levels last seen back in February of 2019. It's crazy to think that a year ago, the Rand was hovering at 16.80 against the US dollar. So how much further can and will the currency go? The data-filled week ahead could be the catalyst for further Rand movement. Opening the year at 14.73 against the US dollar, the Rand went on to reach its weakest level of the year at 15.44 back in March. The local unit has enjoyed a remarkable rally over the past few months. But could that rally be coming to an end? Or is it just the beginning? With commodity prices dropping, attention will shift to the country's first quarter GDP, current account, and inflation figures all out this week. Similarly to US labor report released on Friday, a disappointment reading could see the Rand hand back some of its recent gains. Over in the US, with the Federal Reserve unlikely to be moved by the latest labor report, attention will now shift to the president. Biden released an investment blacklist on Friday, where he almost doubled the number of Chinese firms that Americans are banned from investing in. The relationship between the two largest economies will almost certainly come into play in the coming weeks. That's it for this week's edition. If you'd like to chat about any of your currency requirements, please get in touch with us on 021 418 0105. For Currencies Direct Weekly Podcast, my name is Justin Ludewijk.